This part of the U.S. is known for its beaches, its good weather, and its unpredictable residents. So it's time to see if the story came from the Sunshine State. So John is standing by for another edition of Florida.
Florida. Man. All right, guys, concept very simple. I read you a story. You just have to tell me, did it happen in Florida? And as usual, they're very hard-hitting, capital J journalism stories. Here we go.
Tracy's got a D-shine.
Okay.
Sorry.
Don't worry about
Got
it.
me.
I'm on here looking like a chrome bumper. So, okay. Story number one. A man is facing charges after allegedly threatening hotel employees with a wand. Police were called to the hotel for reports of a man with a weapon. They say 29-year-old Skylar Thomas told them he had a magic wand. Now, apparently, the police are familiar with Skylar, and they knew that that wand was actually more like a knife. It's a 16-inch stick with a sharp metal tip. Not unlike the one that Harry Potter carries. He's from the streets. But that is not all. Now, according to police, it might have been more like that. It all started when employees kicked him out of the lobby of the hotel. They say that's when he pulled out the wand. But the employee pulled out a gun.
What?
Apparently, he had a concealed carry permit and was like, Well, the tables on him. Anyway,
engage.
Police say Thomas took off running. They finally found him, and he is now facing charges. The question is, though, did this happen in Florida?
Well, you said that their employee had a concealed carry. Can't you conceal carry in Florida?
I thought you could open carry.
Oh, it's open carry?
I don't
Who's gonna
Florida
stop
seems like
you
the
in
type
Florida?
of place that you could just strap.
I'm going to say Florida.
People in Florida actually drive tanks. I'm going to say no.
No.
You're going to say
I'm
no?
going to say not Florida.
Okay. I say yes. Tracy, what do you say?
I'm going to say no, Florida, yes, Detroit.
Well, we are going to fire up the Google Earth machine and see where it takes us, guys.
Whoa.
Taking off from West Sacramento, Bloomington, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. Minnesota.
Not far off with the Detroit guess there. Yeah, Bloomington, Minnesota. All right, guys, second round. Here we go. One guy's day at the beach ended with a trip to jail after getting into a bit of an altercation. Police say 34-year-old Stephen Joy was lying in the sand, screaming at kids and throwing bottles at them. This, by the way, is just file video of a beach.
Okay.
Do not try to glean anything from this.
Okay.
One guy finally called the police after he said Joy threatened his 4-year-old son for, quote, stealing his beach toys. Police say when they got there, hope you're sitting down, Joy smelled of booze.
Oh, shocker.
They say he staggered away, then tried to punch an officer. Then on the way to jail, they say he unbuckled his seatbelt. I have questions about that. And started banging his head against the partition between the front and back seat in the police car.
Ouch.
Joya was charged with disorderly intoxication, among other things. But guys, did this happen in Florida?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I felt like yes. I was looking at his sunglass tan.
Yeah, in his forehead, all red like that.
Yeah.
Not only did it happen in Florida, it happened on the west coast of Florida, and then he visited the east coast of Florida. He just went up and down on a rampage.
Stealing toys.
Well, but yeah, he was accusing the kids of stealing his toys. Guys, let's fire up the Google Earth machine and find out. Taking off from West Sac again. And you are right.
Yay!
The fruitful lands of the west coast of Florida, Naples to be exact.
It's amazing how you know where.
I spent a lot of time in Florida.
I am telling you, it is ground zero for this segment. When I finally get the Florida Man World Headquarters up and running, it's going to be on the west coast of Florida. All right, here we go. Final round. The general manager of a restaurant says that he was inundated with calls and nasty comments, the restaurant was, all because of a flag in front of the restaurant. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill is a chain of Texas-themed restaurants, not based in Texas, by the way. As a way of showing support for people of Ukraine, the general manager, Ben Ashlock, hung a Ukrainian flag out front of the restaurant.
Okay.
For more than 30 days, everything was just fine. But last week, he started getting angry calls from people wanting to know why they replaced the American flag with a Ukrainian flag. He said a staff member who was answering phones was in tears from all the calls. Here's the thing, though. Again, do not take anything from this picture.
Okay.
This is just a Colton's.
Okay.
There's the actual one where the Ukrainian flag was flown. He says, here's the thing, though. There was never an American flag hanging in front of the restaurant. They had 2 Texas flags because they're Texas themed.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Never an American flag.
Okay.
The GM eventually replaced one of the Texas flags with an American flag.
I see.
So now there is an American flag and a Ukrainian flag.
I see.
But thousands of people were upset about the removal of the American flag, which was never there.
Was it never there?
The question is, guys, did this happen in Florida?
I'm going to say no. No shade to folks from Texas. But I'm going to say it happened in Texas because the Texans look at the Texas flag. That's the country's flag.
That's a good thought.
That's the country's
I'm going Tennessee on this one. I'm feeling Tennessee.
Okay, all right.
I don't think the people in Florida are smart enough to know the Ukrainian flag when they see it.
Wow!
All right.
Tracy.
And she lived in Atlanta, so she's not too far from there. You know, she's
And I'm
got some
from
experience
Alabama.
with flags.
I know my people. I don't think.
Well, guys, we're going to fire up the Google Earth machine and find out.
It's exciting.
Where are we?
Taking off from west. We're heading that direction. Cody, you're close. It's Bardstown, Kentucky. You said
Okay.
Tennessee. They
All
share a
right.
border.
Yeah. Pretty close.
Everybody, chill out.
Just relax.
Yeah, just pretend it's 2010 again. We can have nice things on Facebook.
And just word of advice. If you see somebody online outraged about something, check it out. Make sure it's true before you get outraged as well.
So you said don't share false information?
Well, yeah.
Well, then we got to get
Also, to your point about Texas,
Yeah.
people in Texas would be mad about the Texas flag being taken down. So it would have just replaced
moving
the
the
Texas
flag.
flag and the American flag. They'd be upset at that,
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
All right.